All right, so we're still in the season. I don't like talking about the offseason when we're still in the season because as Lions fans, we've done enough of that. We've done enough. We would be talking about Lions from 5 years ago. We'd be talking about the draft right now. Lions from two years ago. I mean, at this moment, we were we're 7-1. We were 2-6 right now. We were 2-6, and I was the only one making videos about how the Detroit Lions can make the playoffs. I got receipts. All right, so go look it up. But the Lions are. So we're talking about the offseason. This segment is going to be about the offseason because I saw something that I thought was interesting, especially based on the November 5th trade deadline and how there were rumors coming out that we might have been interested in Marshawn Lattimore, who has a connection with Dan Campbell and Aaron Glenn. Now, he ultimately went to the Washington Commanders as they are trying their best to kind of compete in the NFC as a whole. And right now, I would say they are the second best team, second to us, the Detroit Lions, obviously. But so that brings to the thing about Carlton Davis. The Detroit Lions traded for Carlton Davis, gave up a third-round pick, but he's only under contract for this year. After this year, he is not under contract anymore. So the Detroit Lions have to decide what they're going to do. We know Brad Holmes loves to re-sign people if they've done their part. Alex Anzalone, numerous people, even people who got injured. Emmanuel Mosley, he will resign people if you do what you're supposed to do. If you come in and make some noise, they will re-sign you. But I saw this today, and that is one of our starting corners. Carlton Davis is kind of anticipated. He's predicted to go to the AFC. And I think this is weird. We're still in the middle of the season, but Bleacher Report is predicting that he is going to be a Las Vegas Raider next year. Here's what they had to say. The Raiders' strategy of hoping Jack Jones will live up to the hype he created over the second half of last season has not worked out. Their hope is that Jacorian Bennett would elevate his game of a dependable starter isn't looking good either. Nate Hobbs is the Raiders' best cover man, and he's a free agent this offseason. The Raiders need a veteran starting corner who can stabilize the position. That's exactly what Carlton Davis has done with the Lions this year. The 28-year-old has come in and given the Lions a more consistent player at the position and could be signed to do the same thing in Vegas. Now, all of that's very true. Super true, man. He could go any number of places. Why would he go there? Why would he go there? The only reason that I could see Carlton Davis, first of all, going anywhere is if we win the Super Bowl. And if the Lions don't want to re-sign him or the funds ain't adding up, the math ain't mathing. But why would you go over there? The Raiders are like the Lions used to be. Remember, we had to overpay people to go there? So if he wants to win, he'll go stay here, okay, or go somewhere else. If he wants to get paid, that could be an option. But if we win the Super Bowl, then he could literally go anywhere. If you win the Super Bowl, go to the worst team, go to the Carolina Panthers or whoever else, the Jacksonville Jaguars, go over there if you want to get paid. But if we win the Super Bowl, then of course, then the sky's the limit. Now but do you want to continue to win? Are you good with the one? So I don't know, man. I don't know. That's kind of a bold prediction. I mean, we ain't even done with the season yet, and they're already looking. I guess that says a lot about Carlton Davis. Remember, I will say this. Our secondary for last year was loud, meaning all you heard was noise. It was, Cam Sutton was getting burnt. Jerry Jacobs getting burnt. Burnt. Everybody was burnt toast. This year, you kind of don't hear anything, right? After who was I going to say? Oh, after Terrion and his early pass interference calls and touchy, I think he got called with something last game. It was on special teams, and it was something he didn't even have to do. You really don't hear anything from the secondary. That's a good thing. The only thing that you really hear is Kirby Joseph making noise. You know what I'm saying? With his now 6th interception on the season. And I think he's tied for most interceptions along with the guy that played for the Green Bay Packers, who didn't get one, ironically. So anyway, I don't know, man. It's a little early to be talking about the offseason for me. I usually don't like to do this because the offseason is so long, but it's very interesting. I thought I would bring it to your attention. Let me know what you think.